right, Dory? Excuse me?
Woo! Oh.
It's in that direction. What you want to do?
At the beginning of the film, we see two clownfish living in the deep sea. Marlin is showing his new home to his wife Coral. They have many eggs. Coral says they will name their first child Nemo. Both of them feel very happy. They play around their home. Suddenly, Coral swims outside. Marlin looks for her and sees a predator fish near the coral reef. Marlin tells Coral to go back inside. Coral does not listen and swims back to the eggs. Marlin tries to fight the predator. He crashes into the coral and loses consciousness. When Marlin wakes up, he looks for Coral. He checks the eggs. All of them are gone. Coral is gone too. Marlin panics and cries out. He almost gives up. Then he sees one egg left. Marlin takes the egg and promises to protect it no matter what happens. Time passes. Nemo grows up. One morning, Nemo wakes his father and says he is very excited to go to school. When they leave the house, Nemo gets stuck in a pipe. Marlin comes and helps him out. Marlin then says Nemo is not ready for school. We see that one of Nemo's fins is smaller since birth. In the end, Nemo still goes to school. On the way, he asks many questions. He asks about sharks and how old turtles can live. They arrive at school. Marlin's friends are surprised because Marlin is very overprotective of Nemo. Their teacher is Mr. Ray. He takes all the students on a tour of the ocean. Marlin is told that they are going to the ocean trench. Marlin gets scared and follows them to bring Nemo back. On the other hand, Nemo feels happy because it is his first time exploring the ocean. Mr. Ray takes the children deeper into the sea. While learning, some of Nemo's friends swim away. Nemo follows them. They reach the edge of the trench and see a boat. 3 of Nemo's friends try to touch the boat. Marlin arrives and scolds Nemo. Marlin says swimming in the open ocean is very dangerous. Nemo talks back and says his father cannot swim properly. Marlin takes Nemo away. Nemo gets angry and says he does not love his father. When Marlin is not paying attention, Nemo swims back toward the boat. Nemo touches the boat and swims back. Suddenly, a diver appears and catches Nemo with a net. Marlin tries to save him. Another diver takes a photo of Marlin with a bright flash. Marlin cannot see clearly. Nemo is taken away on the boat and put into a box. Marlin chases the boat. The engine starts and the propeller spins. Marlin is thrown far away. The boat moves very fast and disappears from sight. Marlin asks other fish about Nemo. No one answers him. Then he bumps into a blue fish named Dory. Dory says she saw the boat and knows the direction it went. Marlin regains hope. Dory has a bad memory and swims around randomly, which confuses Marlin. Suddenly, a shark named Bruce appears. Marlin is terrified. Bruce invites them to a party. Dory gets very excited and agrees to go. Marlin hesitates but follows them. Bruce takes them to a sunken submarine filled with mines. He introduces his 2 friends, Anchor and Chum. They hold a meeting and promise not to eat fish anymore. Bruce says he last ate a fish 3 weeks ago. His friends applaud. When it is Marlin's turn to speak, he says he is a clownfish. Bruce asks Marlin to tell a joke. At that moment, Marlin sees a diver's mask and remembers the man who took Nemo. He says his son was captured by a human. There are words written on the mask. Dory can read and reads them. The mask hits Bruce's nose and makes it bleed. The smell of blood causes Bruce to lose control. He tries to attack them. Marlin and Dory hide in a room. Bruce enters, but the mask gets stuck in his mouth. They hide in the mine compartment. Bruce crashes into it, causing a missile to get stuck in his mouth. They escape. Bruce spits out the missile, and it hits another mine. A huge explosion happens. The scene then switches to Nemo. Nemo tries to escape, but hits the glass. He realizes he is inside a fish tank. A man comes close and scares Nemo. The other fish approach him. Nemo says he wants to go home. He says he comes from the ocean. The fish in the tank talk about a plan. The man turns out to be a dentist. A bird flies near the tank. The fish ask about today's operation. The operation involves Nemo. The bird asks where Nemo is from. Nemo answers that he is from the ocean. The dentist chases the bird away. He shows a photo of a little girl and says the fish will be taken by her next week. The fish in the tank explain that the girl's name is Darla. She is very dangerous. She has killed many fish and flushed them down the toilet. Flash tells Nemo that he wants to go to his grandfather. Nemo panics and swims around until he gets stuck inside the filter. He asks for help, then Gil comes and tells Nemo that he has to help himself. Nemo explains that one of his fins is small, so he cannot swim well. Gil shows his own fin, which is badly damaged. After trying hard, Nemo manages to get out and all the fish are happy. The scene shifts to Marlin, who is sleeping inside a glass tied with a rope. Marlin wakes up and tries to reach Dory. Suddenly, a submarine falls from a cliff. Marlin and Dory escape while carrying the glass, but the submarine crashes into a rock and the glass falls into the deep sea. Marlin tries to swim down, but it is very dark and he gets scared. Dory comes and takes him into the dark depths. In the deep sea, they see a light and start playing with it. It turns out to be the lure of a predator fish. The fish attacks them. Dory and Marlin flee. They see the glass. Dory stops there. Marlin distracts the fish, so Dory has time. Dory reads the address on the glass. It says Sydney. She tells Marlin that Nemo was taken to Sydney. They escape again. At night, Nemo is sleeping. A sea scorpion comes and asks him to come along. All the fish sing loudly. Gil says they want to make Nemo a member of the tank. Nemo has to swim through the bubble. He succeeds and everyone is happy. Gil gives Nemo a new name, Emperor. Gil says they must not be afraid of the rules. Darla will arrive in 5 days. Gil has an escape plan through the filter. Nemo must dirty the filter so they will be taken out in plastic bags and returned to the sea. The scene returns to Marlin and Dory. They meet a group of strange fish. Marlin wants to continue alone because Dory often forgets things. The fish group scolds Marlin. Dory says she cannot remember anything. The fish invite them to play a game. They change shape into different sea creatures. Marlin gets annoyed and leaves. Dory asks again for the way to Sydney. They are told to enter the East Australian current and follow the strong current to Sydney. They are also warned to enter the tunnel from inside, not from above. Marlin refuses to go through the tunnel because it is dark and dangerous. They go over it instead. Dory sees a small jellyfish and starts playing with it. The jellyfish stings her. Many large jellyfish appear. Marlin gets scared. They jump on top of the jellyfish. Dory forgets their goal and suggests a race. Marlin gets out, but Dory stays behind. Marlin goes back and finds Dory unconscious. They get stung many times and both pass out. The scene switches to the fish tank. The fish say Nemo is lucky because his father must be looking for him. Nemo says his father is afraid of the ocean. A starfish informs them that the dentist is going to the bathroom. They have 4 minutes. Nemo enters the filter and finds a spinning fan. He must stop it with a rock. Nemo is scared, but Gil motivates him. Nemo succeeds in stopping the fan. As he leaves, the fan starts again and Nemo is pulled toward it. Gil puts a stick into the pipe. Nemo bites it, and the other fish pull him out. Marlin finds Dory and wakes her up. Dory forgets again and plays with Crush's children. The baby turtles ask Marlin where he is going. Marlin says his child was taken by a human and he is going to rescue him. The turtles ask him to tell the story. Marlin's story spreads across the ocean until even the birds hear it. They say Marlin is coming to save his child. The scene returns to Nemo in the fish tank. Nemo bumps into the glass and apologizes to Gil for failing to stop the filter. A fish tells Nemo that his father has arrived. Nemo doubts it because his father is afraid of the ocean. The fish says his name is Marlin. Nemo believes him. The fish also says that Nemo's father once fought 3 sharks. Nemo feels proud of his brave father. After hearing the plan, Nemo becomes motivated. He takes some gravel and goes into the water filter. Gil and his friends cut a small branch and prepare to use it to help Nemo get out. After a tense moment, Nemo comes out safely. All the fish are happy to see him. Gil explains that the danger is not over yet. The gear will keep spinning, and before it stops, the tank will become very dirty. The dentist will have to clean it, and that will be their chance to escape. The scene shifts to Marlin. Dory says a strong current will arrive soon and they must be ready to exit. She explains the correct way to get out, but Marlin and Dory do not understand. A baby turtle pushes them into the current, says thank you, and asks their age. The turtle says he is 150 years old and shows them the direction. Marlin and Dory continue their journey, but they end up swimming in circles. Dory suggests asking another fish for directions to Sydney. They see a strange-looking fish. Dory tries to talk to it, not realizing it is dangerous. The fish swims away. Suddenly, a whale appears from behind and opens its mouth. Marlin and Dory are sucked into the whale's mouth. Meanwhile, the aquarium becomes very dirty. The dentist says he will clean it the next morning. Hearing this, Nemo and Gil are very happy. The scene returns to Marlin inside the whale's mouth. He keeps hitting the walls of the mouth, causing the whale's body to vibrate. Dory realizes the whale is trying to communicate and tells Marlin to stop struggling. Marlin finally lets go. Water pushes them out through the blowhole. They escape safely and feel relieved. They see many ocean signs, but none of them are clear. The scene returns to the aquarium. The water is now clean, and all the fish panic. The starfish explains that the dentist has installed an automatic filter that checks and cleans the water every 5 minutes. Nemo realizes they may never be able to escape. The dentist arrives with a net. Gil tells all the fish to swim into the net and pull it down into the water. The net slips from the dentist's hand. However, the dentist catches Nemo and puts him into a plastic bag. Gil tells Nemo to escape through the window. Nemo tries, but the dentist closes the window and places Nemo on a tray. Darla arrives. The scene shifts to Marlin reading a sign. A bird arrives and carries Marlin and Dory away in its beak. They make the bird uncomfortable, causing it to drop them. They head back to the water. Many other birds appear and attack them. Marlin shouts that Nemo is his son. The birds chase them, but the bird carrying them manages to escape. The scene shifts to Darla in the operating room. Nemo appears to be dead, but he is only pretending. The dentist thinks Nemo is dead and carries him toward the trash can. At that moment, the bird brings Marlin inside. Marlin asks where his son is. The fish say Nemo is with the dentist. Marlin asks the bird to go inside and save Nemo. The bird enters and knocks things over. The dentist panics and places Nemo near the sink, then throws the bird out. Darla grabs the plastic bag and shakes it violently. The fish in the tank are terrified. Darla orders Nemo to be placed under the lamp. The other fish put their plan into action. Gil jumps into the sink and pushes Nemo until he reaches the ocean. Nemo survives. Dory also returns to the ocean. Marlin believes Nemo has died and becomes very sad. He swims away. Dory says that being with Marlin helps her remember everything, and she follows him. In the ocean, 2 crabs are playing. Suddenly, Nemo comes out of a pipe. He asks if they have seen his father. The crabs do not answer. Nemo calls out for his father. He sees Dory and asks about Marlin. They search together. Dory sees the word Sydney and remembers everything. They realize that is where they are supposed to be. They ask a crab if he has seen Marlin. The crab refuses to talk. Dory lifts him to the surface, causing birds to attack. The crab finally tells them. Nemo and Dory continue searching. Nemo finally sees Marlin and calls out to him. Marlin is overjoyed to see Nemo. Suddenly, a fishing boat arrives and traps many fish in a net, including Dory. The boat pulls the net upward. Nemo swims into the net and tells all the fish to swim downward together. The net tilts and breaks. All the fish are freed. Marlin finds Nemo trapped and lifts him out. He speaks gently until Nemo wakes up. The final scene shows them returning to school. Marlin tells a joke to his friends. Bruce arrives with Dory. The scene then shifts to the aquarium with its broken filter. The tank is empty. All the fish have returned to the ocean, and with that the story ends here. The movie shows that love means letting your child grow, not controlling every step. Trust and courage help overcome fear, even when the journey feels impossible. Friendship and teamwork make hard challenges easier to face.